Hi.
What do we got here?
This is Batman Forever, the video game for Super Nintendo, and the prototype for the Batman Forever game.
I'm not a video game guy. Maybe I don't play them because I'm really bad at them. Because every time I've tried, I like pinball, but...
Here's a pawn shop today to sell my Batman Forever Super Nintendo prototype with the original game. This prototype shows several stages of development that were used in production of the final Super Nintendo game. The prototype has actually been in my collection for about 5 years, and I was able to pick up the production copy about 2 years ago. I'm looking to get $5,000 today for both. If I make a sale today, I think I'll take my family on vacation somewhere fun.
It is kind of cool. The Batman Forever movie had Jim Carrey in it, Nicole Kidman in it. So this was mid-90s, so 95?
Yeah, 1995.
Trying to think, who played Batman?
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, that's right. And he was actually a pretty good Batman. Jim Carrey did an amazing job.
Amazing job.
He was basically the movie.
Yeah.
How well did the video game do?
The video game had its ups and downs. The Super Nintendo version, which you're looking at right here, is a much harder game to find. So for Batman enthusiasts, this is definitely a staple for their collection.
Okay. Explain the prototype for me, because, like, that's a lot for a video game.
So this is the development circuit board that was used to develop the game, and each of these exposed EPROMs actually has a different version of the game that was used in the development of this final product right here.
Okay, all right. You're talking to a history nerd, not a tech nerd. I've never even seen one of these. I don't know nothing about one of these, okay? Hey, where did you get these?
I won this at an auction several years ago, and it was just something that I couldn't pass up. Because there's different versions on this, it's a really cool early stage prototype.
I mean, I'm interested in it. I mean, how much do you want for these?
I was looking for $5,000 for the pair.
Okay. I really wish Chumley was here. Okay, but I do have a guy I can call.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Sounds like a plan.
All right,
be
right back. What's up, man?
Good to see you.
Hey, Dennis. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
All right, you guys know each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this guy.
All right, well, this guy has got these.
That's cool. So this is a prototype. This is how they build a game. Typically, this stuff shouldn't get out to the public. As far as in terms of how rare video game prototypes are, how hard they are to acquire, when you're talking about older cartridge-based prototypes, typically those were in-house, and especially ones that have differences, that means it wasn't a final version. That's really unique to find, so you don't see them often, and it's cool when you do. Prototypes were usually kept internally or destroyed by Nintendo.
But you've seen them before.
Yeah, I mean, prototypes, they're technically one of one, right? They're unique. Is there still an existing prototype for every game out there? Probably not, but I'd say a majority of them do have it. But if you're talking about, like, really popular games and early prototypes, that stuff, like Zelda, Mario, that stuff's not out there. That stuff's really tough to find. Sometimes prototypes were sent out as, like, especially once discs were cheaper, they would make a lot of them and they'd send them out to, like, game reviewers or people that they wanted to try it out. But typically by that point, they were more like final versions of the game. So it's pretty rare to find an earlier prototype.
Okay. So was this game a big seller?
This game is the Batman and Robin equivalent of the video games.
All right, so did not sell well.
It didn't do well. It might have sold okay just because of the tie-in, but the reviews and the reception were atrocious.
All right, so the big question, what's it worth?
As a set, I would say it's probably worth, you know, you have 300 here, 16, 1700 here, two grand for the set.
I understand where he's coming from, but my feeling on it is that it's so unique, it is hard to value.
I mean, I deal in unique things all the time.
It's got a cool history. How many people care about that, given the fact that it's an unpopular game? That's how you land on it.
Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Thank you.
You got it.
Appreciate you, bud.
Good luck.
Yep.
All right, so we're really far off of the price.
It would seem so.
Yeah. I'll give you like $1,200.
I don't think I could do $1,200 on it. I'd never be able to find something like this again. I appreciate the offer. I don't think I could do $1,200.
You know, I got my guy, and he says that's what they're worth, and that's what I can do.
I hear you. I appreciate your time, though.
All right, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thank you.
There we go.
I don't want to be two-faced, and I know Rick liked the Riddler, but I think his offer was more of a joker.